Hey, 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 everybody. Sorry about the blank screen there for a second. That was my fault. But we'll get it going here. And we got Lloyd with us. And we got a little video clip starting the show off with some stuff that I've done. This is Billy Tripp's minefield here, and there's Billy working on a piece of the tower, and there's Natasha from Carolina Drones and their phone number. I should have paused that for a minute. I'm going to let it play through again so that we can get that phone number to show up the way it ought to. I'd like to thank Carolina Drones for everything they do for me and keep them in the live loop. That was a live shot of everybody at Spin Up right there that just passed through. Weedman Photography, Art, welcome, buddy. Peter Carroll. I'll play this. I guess I didn't turn that on. I guess I need to turn it on, don't I? That was Lloyd and I at Best Buy the day that there was supposed to be a bunch of whatchamacallits from Best Buy. And there we go. I'm going to pause this right here where you can see Billy Tripp. Can you guys see that guy? Watch him hanging off of that statue. Just, well, I guess I paused it too late. Oh, well, that's all right. But I am going to pause it right here. Let me get the phone number up there where we'll have Carolina Drones. I want to be sure and mention them. They really help me out a lot. They take care of a lot of stuff. James West,
can we leave that picture up?
Thomas, welcome. Brian, Sky Stories. Thanks, brother. I appreciate the comment on the fireplace. That's my actual fireplace in my house. That's my real fireplace.
Mel, can you hear me?
About a 90-second video of the fire burning in there, and made a loop and played it. And Phantom Hedgehog. Thank you, Chris, very much. Chris is my number one guy when it comes to posting stuff up. And
yeah,
he's
good at doing that for me too.
Coming up again there of everybody at Spin Up, and we had a good time over there, I tell you. Lloyd, are you with us yet? Are you here?
Yeah, I'm here,
but
I'm
no
muted.
Audio, Lloyd. Where's your audio? Turn your mic on.
My mic is on.
No.
Huh? Well, it's showing it.
What happened? It was working
I don't
earlier.
know. Yeah.
Oh, it's working. Never mind. My bad.
I do it, or did you do it?
Yep, I had my monitor turned down, so I couldn't hear you. But anyway, so yeah, that was kind of my fault.
Okay.
You know, hey, if it's if there's not one little scare, you know, then what the heck, right? I'm just paying attention.
Hey, if we did it right, we'd be Fox News. Otherwise, we're CNN.
Everybody says they hear you just fine. I wonder why I can't hear you.
Yeah.
I know why.
Because you are playing it.
I'm going to fix that.
There, can you hear me now?
Now I can hear you.
As I was saying, if it was perfect, it'd be Fox News. But the way it is, we're CNN.
Hey, now. I just want...
Or MSNBC?
No.
We're not that bad?
No, we're not that bad. I would like to draw attention to my hair, because Ken Heron's not the only guy with great hair. See there, Ken?
Yeah, yeah. Mine, yeah, you know, it is. Hey, Mel.
Yes,
you
Lloyd?
See what I am wearing?
Hey.
You notice what I'm wearing?
You got a new 400 AGL hat on.
Yes, I do. I
That's the new
decided
design.
to, yeah, I decided to quit giving myself a shameless plug every week on your channel. So
There you go.
here's to you, Mel.
Well, there you go. You got hot tea, I got hot coffee.
Yeah, but look at my cup. Mine's prettier.
No, no. Mine's got too much
No.
green in it.
Now you just can't beat a face like that.
Well, all right. You hold that thought. Now you're gonna make me go there. You're just gonna make me go there.
Uh, hey guys, as you can tell, it's a little disorganized because I was over there. I've moved my studio
I
around.
had
I turned it
everything
180
set
degrees.
so that I wouldn't have to leave the chair tonight. And then what do? You go on and do something like that. So now I got no
Yeah.
choice. I don't even know if I can get the box open. Good night.
No, not yet, but pretty soon. Yeah, Jim, that is a very nice looking mug.
Right? Yeah. No. First, let's do this so I can
I
hear.
protect this with my life. I protect this one with my life, thanks to, and thanks, Jim Hightower.
See.
Okay.
Where's your grumpy blogger mug now? There you go. See. Now we got it going on.
You know what? You know what we're doing, Mel?
What are we doing?
We're
Roy?
mugging the mugs. We're mugging the mugs.
We're mugging the mugs. That's exactly what we're doing. What's going on in chat? Everybody's saying
they're
hello.
just like,
Jim Hightower, welcome. Ken Nutley, welcome.
Matt.
Art.
Matt saying hello, everyone. Dang, it's the same people from for 2019.
I haven't seen you guys since last year. What's going on here?
Yeah, I know, really.
Welcome, Matt. Thanks for coming in. Brian, did you see that email I sent you about a half hour ago? I gotta see if Brian got an email I sent him a little bit ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I sent 4 pictures to him and Ken. So just kind of.
Well, Ken Nutley, I am a little different than I was in 2018 because I'm not wearing my hat. I'm wearing Mel's hat tonight. So
Yeah.
I felt bad coming on his show and wearing my hat. So he was nice enough to give me this. So I decided I better, and it's the new design. So, and I don't think I've wore it on any of the shows yet. So it was time to christen it tonight. So
and if y'all believe the fact that he said he felt bad, I got some land, I'll tell you, attached to a bridge.
Don't do that when I'm taking a drink of my tea, man.
Well, why do you think I drug it out a little bit?
I know.
Rick
I do that to you all the time. So
welcome, thanks. Yeah, you do. Paybacks are rough, aren't they?
Yeah.
Now, I know that I'm probably only broadcasting at 360 tonight, maybe 420, but I don't think so. I think I'm at 360. Thanks, Brian. Checkmate. We'll talk later after the show that we got to still make some changes on that, but yeah, I think it's coming awesome. I got my printer going, obviously. Brian, Smoky Mountain Aerial, welcome.
Yep. You're doing 360, Mel.
The what?
But it's not bad looking.
What am I doing?
Yeah. You're 360. It looks really good.
Oh, at 360? Yeah, that's what I was figuring.
Yeah, 360. Hopefully, in the future, that problem might rectify itself.
Well, it's not going to rectify itself. It's going to take a lot of work. I got to rent one of those skylift things so that I can get to the top of my 40-foot tower and do some antenna work. But
let me run through and say hi to everybody too, and wishing them all a happy New Year. Because I was kind of late getting in because my tea was running behind. But anyways, Mike Brown, Rick Halber, Sky Stories, Help at Home, Chris Hope, Brian from Smoky Mountain Aerial. Who else? Peter Carroll. Always good to see you in here. Artco, always. James Weist. Who else we got here that I've not? Thomas O'Sullivan. Backwoods Droner. There's your family, Mel.
Yep, that's just about everybody.
Just about everybody. We got, Phantom Hodges Drone. Okay. And let's see, that pretty much. If I missed you, I apologize. I'm going through here. Did I say Oklahoma Droner? Matt, if I didn't say your name, I'm sorry. Let's see. Ken Nutley.
I need to get Matt in as a guest sometime.
Yeah, I'd like to see what it looks like.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'll get that worked out. I'll get Matt on as a guest one night. Maybe next week.
There you go.
Yeah.
Maybe next week, yeah.
What do you think, Matt? You want to be a guest on the show next week? Get a little cameo live time? And Jim Hightower, to answer your question, no, I haven't climbed to the top of it, and I have no intention of climbing to the top of it. Ain't happening. Yeah, no way, no how. That's what Skyreach machines are for. Yeah. Right, Lloyd?
Yeah, and besides, Mel, you're getting a little too used to be doing that kind of work.
Well, no, you didn't really have to go there, did you? I mean, really?
Yeah. Sorry.
I mean, geez. You know, that was just wrong on so many levels. As you all know, I have a Osmo Pocket. By the way, this is going to be for sale very soon. I have no real need for it. I got it to do some testing and stuff, and I'm going to sell it. So it's going to come up for sale pretty soon, and it's going to be at a reduced price. It's not going to be the full $350 that it normally sells for. So I'm going to hook you guys up with a deal.
Weedman Photography want to know what kind of tire you had.
I've got a 42, might be actually like 44 foot, 42 to 44 foot TV antenna hour. The antenna hour, say that 3 times real fast, I dare you. It's the tripod setup, I guess. It's 3 legs, and it's got cross braces, goes all the way up. ABPA chatter 345. Is that your bid? Are you bidding 345? I'll hook you up, buddy. Getting moved today. Oh, Jim couldn't get into it.
Oh yeah. He was the only one in his household who wasn't sick, and he was stuck at Walmart in the pharmacy. You know how fun those places are, right?
Oh boy!
Especially on the first of the month, because all the crazy vets got paid this weekend, and the old farts are getting paid tomorrow. So,
yep.
When I say crazy vets, I'm one of them. Okay, I'm including myself amongst those people. So no insult to the crazy people like me.
That's crazy's relative, just like normal.
Yeah,
Chris, I hope it is sold for $345. I'll take it.
Yeah. Hey, Drone Shots, how you doing?
Weedman, I'm putting 2 50 ohm LTE antennas up. They're directional, so I'll have to point them right at the cell tower. And the router I'm getting and all the stuff I'm getting, hopefully on next week's show, I'll be broadcasting at 1080, please. Hopefully it'll give me the bandwidth speed that I need. If I get within straight view line of sight of the tower on another hill about 3/4 of a mile from my house, I get fantastic speed. So my trick is to get rid of my air card and get some antennas in the air. So that's what I'm working on.
Matt says he'll give you $5 for that lady shaver of yours. Well, I called it a lady shaver. He said he'd give you $5 for that Osmo, and
Oh,
I cannot take credit
we've
for
already
calling
got a
it
bid
that.
of
That was like,
345, so he's going to have to beat that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to have to.
He wants to see how the footage would be on a motorcycle. And guys, for those of you that's asked already, Judy is doing better. She's able to get up and start. She's still pretty weak, but she's able to walk a little more on her own. She snuck out last night into the kitchen and got herself a pop. And I noticed she wasn't around when the dog started barking, and it's because she finally got back to her wheelchair and sitting there huffing and puffing. I had to help her back into bed, but she's able to start motivating on herself. She can get up and go to the bathroom on her own without me having to wheel her in there now. So she's improving slowly but surely. And thanks for asking, Phantom Hodge Drone.
Now I'm trying to type and I can't talk and type at the same time. I can chew gum and walk at the same time, though. WeBoost is junk. Setting up that with a pair of and a. Come on now, fingers. God, I could just say it easier. A pair of Mimo antennas. There. Now I typed it and said it. But, so that's what I'm going to be using. And the Osmo Pocket is fantastic. In fact, the next thing I'm going to do, I was out today shooting some video with it. This video shot 1080, 60 frames a second. And this video is zoomed an extra 100%. So it zoomed into from 100% standard to 200%. So I'm going to go ahead and play this clip now. And I'm going to set it up so that I can play it on a loop so that it'll play a couple times. That way everybody gets a good chance to see it.
Mike Brown says he remembers those antennas. You know, his dad would say, turn it to the left. No, you're left.
Yeah. These antennas are called Yagi antennas. They're 50 ohm, and they're designed to work from the 700 megahertz to 2700 megahertz bands. So they'll pull the LTE signal in. But anyway,
Zebmy was saying a guy did a video, and I think I remember this in the conversation. Something that we were talking about I think Monday night, that they did a video with a long pole, their Osmo Pocket, and it looked like drone footage. And I think for $350, you could buy a Spark and take real drone footage. And get pretty decent footage out of it. Maybe not quite as good as the Osmo Pocket, but
almost.
But I mean, because there are some guys out there that are taking that Spark and doing some amazing video with it. It's just blows me away when I see it.
Yeah, it's got a decent camera on it. There's nothing at all wrong with the Spark. David May. David Ma, David May. I'm just going to say May. David, how you doing? Welcome. Jeff Sills, welcome to the show, sir. Thank you for stopping in.
Well, hello, Jeff. You can use the Osmo over people. That is true. You can put it over people.
Pro and Pro Platinum are the same price. Speaking of the Pro Platinum, y'all know I have one. Did you know it's for sale? Don't tell nobody, but it's for sale. Case.
Mel, you just are making it too hard on me.
Travel case. I just did what?
You're making it too hard on me. I'm sitting there thinking of all these drones that you're doing. I'm sitting there thinking, now, what can I go? If I didn't have this new tower, I'd probably go sell it. If it wasn't brand new, I'd go sell it and buy me a drone. But yeah.
Hey, I can hook you up, Lloyd. I just happen to have some drones for sale.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I'm getting ready, so I need to get rid of some of the stuff I got.
I'm still paying for Christmas.
Looking for chat. Excuse me. Kelly Shores, Ready Set Drone. Happy New Year, sir. Thank you for coming in. You're just in time to see a DJI Osmo Pocket video I'm gonna play, and I'm gonna cut the audio out of it because you don't need to hear my pickup running. Now this video, I zoomed this one in to 250%, guys. So this is the Osmo Pocket, and you can see right by the edge of the mirror there in my pickup them deer running off into the woods on the other side of that clearing. And that was probably 150 to 200 yards away. So you can see how well it did. And that, again, that's zoomed in 250% on this one. So I'm impressed with the video that Pocket does. It's 1080p video, and I'm impressed with it. It just does a great job. Don't look so bored, Lloyd.
Kelly,
they can hear you.
No, can they hear me? Good, because you can't. Kelly wants to know what time of day that was. That was
Kelly, that was shot early in the morning, around 7:30 or 8 o'clock. Cloudy, overcast, and light rain.
Yeah, keep on wishing there, Brian. He says, Brian. Did he win your pocket for Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bid so far is $345, Mike. All right, let's get rid of that and bring Lloyd back on here.
Oh, I was enjoying the footage, but that's okay. Yeah. I'll try not to look bored now that they can see me.
Yeah. I do have something else that I want to share. NASA has decided that they've got the latest and greatest discovery, and they found a rock. Did you know that, Lloyd?
They found a rock? How much did that cost the taxpayers?
Yeah, I don't know how much it cost us to find it, but this rock is way the other side of Pluto. Here's a picture of it. That's NASA's picture of the rock that they found way the other side of Pluto. So how cool is that?
Well, it's cool, but I mean, it's a rock.
Yep, it's a rock.
That's like a picture of a. That's like a $40 billion picture of a rock, you know, and they can't even hang it in the Louvre, you know.
Right.
You know,
I see Roger from Canadian Drone Hub. Welcome, brother. I see Jim Wallace. Welcome. Yeah, Kelly, that Osmo Pocket video was 1080, 60 frames with really soft low light. What are you laughing
Matt says
at?
What Matt says is that's going to be the rock that hits the earth and kills us all. I actually was thinking the same thing, but I wasn't going to say it out loud. But thanks, Matt, for putting that out there so I don't have to.
Oh,
Paybacks,
some of
my
those
friend.
Inspire ones
Paybacks.
for me, please. Yeah, Jeff, I'll certainly send you one. Okay, so
You had a nap today, Mel. What are you doing acting like you're tired?
I'm old.
You said it.
Hey, I'm not afraid to admit it. So I played the little video clip. I bragged on Carolina drones. Oh, I got another piece of news, but I don't have a video or an image. But I'm going to read this to you because I found this to be kind of interesting. And I got this off of businessinsider.com. Lloyd, did you know
Yeah, what?
that drones are no longer a cool novelty? Did you know that?
No, I didn't. They're not?
I'm reading it right here on the internet, so it must be true. Drones are no longer a cool novelty. Only a handful of companies are testing. They're infiltrating a slew of industries and applications.
Oh.
A slew
A
of
slew
industries.
of them.
A slew of them. Yeah.
Yeah, a slew of them.
Uh, private research reports the Business Insider. Businesses across various industries and levels of government in the U.S. utilizing the latest handful of drones. At least a handful of drones.
Who's using handful? The government?
Businesses,
Oh.
various industries, and levels of government in the U.S. I guess only in the U.S. Right?
Yeah, they're only using a handful. Who wrote this story? A third grader?
Well,
I've heard better fiction from my 11-year-old grandson.
The person's name is on here, but I'm not sure I should say it.
Okay.
I just
and if any of you guys that are watching wrote that story, I apologize to you.
Yeah. Just taking a quick look at chat. Yeah, they're not a novelty at what they cost.
Yeah, when did they? When did be? I mean, yeah, when I got my SEMA 5 X5W or X5, yeah, X5W.
Now, you're not that old. It wasn't that long ago.
Huh? No, it wasn't, but still,
you should be able to remember.
I mean, yeah, well, I've got several of those kind. But when I got that, I mean, it was a great little drone, but you know, it was just, they were just starting to, because I think my son had just traded up to the Phantom 3 standard from the Phantom 2 Vision. You know, so
Vision?
Yeah, or Phantom 2 Plus Vision. I can't remember what it was. It's one of the models of the Phantom 2. And you know, I think they were still using GoPros on them. You know, and or no, they had a camera, but it was a fixed camera, and he added a gimbal to it himself. He attached the camera and added it to the gimbal. It was still recording 1080, but you know, they didn't even have gimbals on them then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this article
back
goes
then
on
that
to
was
say
a novelty.
Yeah. Well, they're talking about the novelty in this thing here. Yeah, hurry back, Kelly. Tell the wife I said hello. Tate and the daughter, too. I don't remember your daughter's name, sorry, but tell them all I said hello and Happy New Year. But
yeah, Kelly, Happy New Year. And
more importantly, drone users are now realizing a deep return on their investments. Yeah, a deep return. I'm gonna. Did you hear that? That was my deep return.
Yeah, your deep return?
Yeah. Can't quite. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've actually had to put my feet up on the rung of the chair sitting over here because I didn't want my feet to get because I just got on my flip flops and I don't want to get all that brown on from the BS of that article on
Yeah.
my shoes.
Yeah. So anyway, I thought that was.
No, seriously, yeah.
Yeah.
The article has got a the article's got a point, but unfortunately, they kind of missed the boat on the fact that it hasn't been a novelty since they started charging $500 for a drone. You know, it quit being a novelty then.
Well, yeah.
And when they hit $1,000, when it hit $1,000, I don't think it was enough then. And they've been selling. Obviously, it's somebody trying to catch up.
Yeah.
With news, and they late in a dollar short.
Well, maybe. I'm not sure, but I don't think they had all the information either.
Right.
But there's another report that, remember the Gatwick incident? The Gatwick Airport?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with the two folks that got arrested and held for 3 or 4 hours and then released because they were doing nothing wrong.
They got held for 24 hours.
Oh, was it? Whatever it was.
Oh, yeah.
They were held. They weren't charged. They were released because they were doing nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Then during their incarceration and after, there were several more drone sightings. Public was reporting drones at the airport. Well, they started investigating those reports. Come to find out, those were police drones at the airport. So that was part of what had Gatwick shut down for so long, was the police were flying their drones around out there looking for a drone.
Yeah.
That wasn't there.
Looking for that mysterious drone that was never there.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. So, whose green screen you talking about, Jim? If you're talking about mine, I think you're mistaken.
Oh, he's talking about mine.
If he's talking about Lloyd's, if Lloyd was broadcasting with his green screen, you wouldn't see those wrinkles because mine looks just like it. Mine's got wrinkles in it too.
And I've reset, and Jim, I've also reset it. And the other night it had more wrinkles than this. I've actually pulled a little tight. Yeah, I could get a steamer out and steam that down, make it look better. But I just reset. I just turned everything 180 because it was on the other end of my table down there, which is out into my living room. This is back where the buffet is behind the green screen. This is back where I had everything set up. I just had to turn everything around. So, and difference is Mel's about half the size of mine because mine's the same size around, but has a leaf in it, which makes it oblong. So I stick out. Mine's table sticks out a little further, but yeah, it broadcasts fine. It when I do the test on it, and even since Mel looked at the other, that's because we tried setting it up. Once Mel gets his bandwidth or his signal problem set up fixed, hopefully this is going to work. Then I should be able to log in using my vMix with my green screen and map behind me and all that stuff. And that's what you'll see me. You'll see me in my studio instead of just the green curtain behind me.
Yep.
As it is, you're seeing what the Wizard of Oz does.
That's exactly true. That is 100% correct.
But we can't do it because Mel doesn't have the download speed for I can send out fast enough,
Yeah.
but he can't download it fast enough to signal. So that's why I'm just sitting in front of the green screen, and I decided not to put any signs up or anything. I just let
Yeah,
it.
we actually tried it an hour or so ago, and I couldn't
Yeah,
pull
yeah,
it in.
yeah. It wouldn't. All you would have seen up here in this TV frame here would be a black screen.
Yep. Yeah, Lloyd's background is just a green screen. That's some awesome special effects, Lloyd. Mike Brown's giving you
Yeah,
kudos for your amazing special
yeah.
effects there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it though? You know.
Hey, Jeff,
I appreciate it.
when are you
It's
going to be ready
green
for an
screen. There you
Inspire
go.
1? Got some telos for you soon. Oh, ooh. I hear your TV, Lloyd.
Do you?
Oh, Brian is trying out 15 DJI telos with his class. So he's telling Jeff that he'll have a bunch for repairs coming up soon.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're getting. It's a good looking picture, and it's not really lagging or anything. So, even at 360, you're coming in pretty crisp and clear.
I'm happy with it tonight. It's working out really good.
Yeah, yeah. Because last Wednesday we couldn't even do this. I couldn't even sign in because uh, your bandwidth was so bad.
Yeah, and then Monday night I couldn't log into yours either.
You couldn't even log into mine. Yeah, so.
Anytime, Jeff? Well, as soon as the check gets here, I'll send you one. Yeah, we
Don't
can.
bait him like that. Poor Taylor to get what he's got.
Lloyd, is there a chance you can turn
Yeah.
your TV down just a little bit?
Yeah, let me go in there.
I don't want to get a copyright strike for having your TV
All right, let me
too loud.
go turn it down just a little bit.
Thank you.
Surprised you can hear it because the mic's clear on the other side and I'm way back. I'll go turn it down.
Yeah, we can hear it pretty well, actually. So anyway, gang, I'm clearing out some inventory. I'm just about done with this guy, as Lloyd calls it, the lady shaver. I'm just about done with that, and I'm going to be selling it. Probably looking to get $300 for it. I've got a Mavic Pro Platinum, hard case, fly more. I believe it's got 4 batteries. It's in a Case Club case. And I'm looking for about $800 for that, probably, with the fly more and the case included. I've got 2 Inspire 1 version 2 Pros. One has an X3 camera, one has a Z3 camera, and I've got a Zenmuse X5 camera for sale. So it'll fit either one of those drones. So any one of those version 2 Inspires, it'll fit right on there.
Is that your mail?
Yeah, that's great, Lloyd. Thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah.
I just don't want
one
to
of the
get
dogs
a
would come through and
copyright,
knock the door too. That was.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just $80. Yeah, you can get those telos pretty cheap nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Walmart's still selling them for $100, but Osmo Pocket bid is at $345. Yeah, Mike, is that you bidding that, Mike Brown? Is that you bidding $345 for the Osmo Pocket? Lloyd's Lady Shaver?
Yeah, and I cannot take credit for calling. I actually heard Ice Spike call it that, and it
Oh,
just
that's
stuck. And I
right.
looked at it, and I thought, yeah, he's the one who started calling it the lady shaver on it. And I thought, yeah, it does look like a lady shaver. I'm actually thinking I got to look at finances, but I may look at getting one of those for G simply because I think she'd be able to hold it because she loves taking pictures, but with her trimmers. But I think that would be perfect for her.
And you know what? It might be, and it's small enough and it's light. It doesn't weigh much. Um,
Exactly.
the only problem is if she were to drop it and it lands on its head, it might be a
Yeah.
problem. But
Yeah. But she'd mainly be using it like when we're traveling in the truck, and she could hold it out there and look at
yep,
stuff, and she just
yep.
reach over, pick it up off it. So I'll have to look at my finances, and I might be able to. I may see what I can do. But but if you sell that to somebody, go right ahead. But
Well,
because I
and
know somebody
you know what?
who could probably hook me up with one.
Do what now?
I know somebody who's connections with Carolina Drones that could probably hook me up with another one if that got sold.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we could get you another one, but it'd be full
Yeah.
price. It
Well,
wouldn't
yeah,
it
yeah,
wouldn't be discounted for this one.
yeah, yeah.
But let's see. Does the camera rotate or just when you turn your wrist? No, Chris. It actually. Let me turn it back on and I'll show you. It takes about 5 seconds to boot up and be ready to shoot video or photography. And you push the button 3 times. Well, you got to be in video mode. And you push the button 3 times.
Yeah,
Well, if I could control the
gotta be
daggum
quick.
thing. 1, 2, 3. There. It flipped around. And when you flip it around to where it's facing you, it actually does an instant face lock so that no matter where you move, you can see the gimbal rotating. And I'm holding the I'm holding the thing steady, and you can see it moving up and down. I'm gonna see if I can do this. Yeah, see on camera it moved way up, and
Yeah.
it moves down, and it moves.
Now, you can rotate that camera too by using the button to control it, like I do,
Well, yeah,
like
that's
I
what I
did on my.
did. That's what I did. I rotated it around facing me. So I
I
push
mean,
it again.
you can't turn. Can you actually use this slide button to turn the camera like that?
No, it doesn't have a. It doesn't. I don't have the attachments, and I don't know what they all
Oh,
are. But I know they've. I
okay,
know they've got several attachments for it. But
okay. Because like on my Osmo Mobile 2, I have a little button, and I can turn the camera to face any direction I want, like you can the sort of like does, where you can
yeah,
focus the camera any way you want.
it's got some scroll features and things, but
Right.
I don't know how to use them all yet. I haven't I
Okay.
haven't messed with it. For the stuff that I wanted to do and check, there was a lot of folks saying that the audio was really, really bad. I think they fixed some of that with a firmware update, so the audio in it's not so terrible anymore. And it doesn't get hot unless you run it in 4K for a long time. So,
Pan mode. That's what he was trying. I think that's what he was trying to find out. Does it have pan mode on it, where he pan it across?
well, let's see. Far right side of the touch screen. Well, I see video, photo, slow motion, time lapse, pano. There it is. So go like that, and then what do you do with it after that?
That's for panorama.
Oh, that's for a panorama photograph. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go back to video. Yeah, Brian, I haven't messed with all of it yet. Uh, oh, it'll make it pan up and down? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, someone needs in-depth video on that. Hang on here. Got my foot stuck under me. Anyway, somebody needs to do an in-depth video on how to use all that.
Lloyd, you backed up and got out of focus.
Yeah.
Put it in video mode. Oh, I'll bet you have to be recording though. Do not operate while shooting. Do not operate while shooting. Well, I don't know what it's trying to do, Brian, but it's not doing what I want. But
Sky Story up. He says, Lloyd, send Mel a check. Mel, send him the send. He wants you to send Sky Stories the Osmo. Yeah, don't quite work that way, my friend. I like you, but not that much.
Oh, so you're gonna send me a check, but I'm gonna send the Osmo to Brian? Hey, that works for me.
No.
Aerial Views and Histories UK. Welcome to my stream, sir. I like your videos. You got some pretty cool stuff. Some of that history
Yes, he
stuff's
does.
pretty
Yeah.
neat. Pretty neat.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's funny, Brian. But anyway, yeah, this little guy's going to be for sale. And I don't know. We've already got a bid at 345, so it might be tough to beat that. We got a bid, right, Mike Brown? Yeah.
Well, actually, it was ABBA, whoever that was, and I think he's already left, or he was trying to what the bid price was. So.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Somebody offered 345. I don't know. Nice.
Yeah, I don't think that was a real offer. It sells for 349. So.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Oklahoma Drone says all Canadians are so nice they would never steal. If they did, you can't get mad at them. Yeah. I got to admit, I've got a much better impression of Canadians since I've been doing this and following people like Roger and all the rest of the Canadians up there. I've got a much better impression because when I was traveling down to Texas, the Rio Grande Valley, and those French Canadians would come down, some of those, they just weren't as friendly as I thought the Canadians should be. And also when we used to game, I had a couple of French Canadians, and those guys could be tested. They were from Quebec, and they spoke French most of the time, and you had to try to guess it. So I started learning French so I could understand them.
Yeah, and if you go to French Canada and speak English and don't speak French, they don't take to you too well.
No, they're very proud.
Yeah.
Yeah, Abba Chatter was asking about the price. More as a joke. Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of friends that are Canadian, now through YouTube, and I wouldn't trade for any of them. All the guys that I talk with I chat with in the chat with on Canadian Drone Hub, those guys are just some of the nicest people up there, and I consider them friends, but you know, it's a different story.
Yep. Yep. I agree.
Yeah, like Sky Story says, Montreal and the Q place are different.
Yeah, that Q
And
place.
the ones, yeah. Uh,
Man, I could tell you some stories about trucking up there in Quebec. Lord have mercy. Some of the establishments that we visited. Oh yeah, they
yeah. The Quebecians are a different people. They've got a different attitude. Like I said, and these two guys that played games with us, they were brothers, and one of them, uh, he went by the name of Sailor, and he was retired from the Canadian Navy, which kind of caught me off guard because I didn't know Canada had a Navy. Apparently, obviously, they do. It's Royal Canadian Navy. You just don't hear about them as much as you do, say, the Royal Canadian Army and stuff like that.
right.
But this guy, spoke predominantly French, but his brother spoke English mostly. But those two would get in the game, and they'd talk to each other in French. So I started learning French so I could understand. I screwed them up when I started speaking to them. I just learned just enough to where I could talk with them, and all of a sudden they said, "You speak French?" And I said, "Well, yeah, you didn't know that?" And they're thinking, "Oh my God, what did we say?"
Right.
And so they ended, but they were good friends. We had a good time with them.
To answer Stingray Aerial Solutions, I did just get the Osmo. I haven't had it very long, just since spin up. So since the first week or so of December, and I've done what I needed to do with it. I've checked it out. I've done a couple little videos with it. I think it does a great job. I think if you're doing real estate work and you need a good, stable gimbal to shoot indoors with, I think this is the perfect thing. Shoots fantastic 1080 video. It shoots really good 4K, but it shoots 1080 at 60 frames, so you can run it in slow motion if you want to. It boots up quick. The SD card is easy to get in and out of it. It charges easily and quickly. It's a great little camera. It's just what it's designed to be, a pocket camera. So you keep it in the case and slam it in your pocket, and it's protected. I'm not playing.
It's sort of like
it.
It's sort of like the old Instamatic of the gimbal cameras.
Just about.
The little 110 that you put the cubes on. That's their version of the modern version. So.
And the carry case does have notches in the top, and it does come with a lanyard, so you can hook a little wrist lanyard to it. It's a great camera. I can't say anything bad about it. I'm happy with the sound.
Yeah.
For the typical mom and dad that wants to have a gimbal camera with very good quality to keep in their pocket or their handbag to video kids' Christmas parties, kids' pool parties, just whatever. Break it out, turn it on, takes 5 seconds to come to life, and it's ready to shoot. It's a great camera for what it does. I think a lot of people were expecting a lot more, and they were disappointed.
They were expecting the quality of a Ronin.
Sure.
Ronin with the Z-Muse cameras on it. They were expecting that kind of quality, something you can put in your pocket. Ain't gonna happen. That was what I was going to ask you. Being as we're on that subject, what camera do you compare that to in their drone? I mean,
Mavic
if
Air.
you took of all the drones, the Mavic Air. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
from what I've read about it,
identical
it looks like
as a Mavic Air.
Is it?
Yep.
Well, see, I don't need it then because I'll just get one of them little plastic handheld things with the clamp on it, and I'll just use my Mavic Air.
Well, I'll print you one.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, you
because
could
I've
do
got
that.
a Mavic Air, so I can get the measurements and I can make you a handheld handle
Right?
for it.
Yeah.
But
Now, I mean, I can see in Judy's case, especially with her Parkinson's, she loves taking videos and stuff. And I just see where the more I've thought about it, even though I've made fun of it, really. Yeah, Jim Wallace says a Ronin, it is not. Yeah, no, it's not. I mean, that's obvious. But, uh, but yeah, I could see where somebody like Judy, that would be beneficial because she used to love doing the photography stuff. But as the days progress, she can't, even with the SL2 as lightweight it is compared to the T1i. I'm still watching Sky Storage. He's still writing stuff. I just tell him, this guy. Yeah, okay.
no, I know a guy. All you
You
gotta
know
do
a
is
guy.
send me a
Yeah,
check, Lloyd. I think that's what he's hinting at.
I think that's what he's hinting at too.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
I
anyway,
gave
no,
away
it's
one
it's a
camera
great,
last year.
it's
I
a
might give away
great little
another.
camera. It really is. It's a great little camera. I'm pleased with it. I just don't really have a need for it. I mean, if I don't sell it, I don't care. I'll keep it. But it's a great little camera.
Yeah.
And right now, I got a lot of other things in the wind, so I'm not sure I'd turn it loose today anyway. But
Right. Yeah, and I agree with what Jim Wallace. More a personal camera that's why I was comparing it. I mean,
well, no, the camera is a little more personal. It's not it'll shoot 4K 30 video. That's professional grade. So
yeah, that is professional grade. So
I mean, I think if you were using it to do professional work, I think it would do a fine job. Is it going to work on a Batman movie set? No, it doesn't work good in low light, but it doesn't have a big enough
Mike
aperture.
Brown is having to get off. He's headed to work in West Virginia. So, all right, Mike, thanks for hopping in. I know Mel appreciates it. Hit that like button on the way out if you haven't already, which I'm sure you have.
Yep. Thank you, Mike, for coming by, and Happy New Year, and be safe. Yeah, it's a great little camera, and if I don't, I'm not, begging to sell it. And it's a kick butt camera, Brian. You're absolutely right.
Matt says that $5 offer was real. It still stands. He bid $5 on that. So if you get desperate, you can always sell it to him for $5.
Well, I'm kind of confused about something though, because he said he had to ride 1.5 hours to meet me. Now we met 20 minutes or so south of where he said he lives. The fact that he was out riding for an hour and a half or 2 or 3 hours prior to that is beside the point.
Not your fault.
That's not my problem.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not it. He's the one who decided to ride that day, not you. I mean, you drove halfway across the country to meet him. So what's?
Yeah. What Lloyd said.
Sorry, Matt. You start taking off your helmet where I can see what you look like, and I might start being more supportive of you.
Hey, Brian just gave me a great idea. I'll sell this for $5.
It's $350, $345 shipping. There you go.
Shipping and handling.
Yeah. I've noticed that. It just, you go on Amazon or eBay and you see, all right, you're looking for a particular, let's say, like maybe clamps or something that I've been looking at, or different lights that I might get, and I go through and I start looking at all this stuff, and it's like, oh my God, look at this. It seems like the same exact thing, but it's only $25, and guys want 75, and then I look down and see it's got $55 shipping and handling.
Yeah, or those commercials on TV where it says, and for a small fee, you can get a second one free. You know, well,
Yeah, there's a guy that does reviews of guy does reviews of As Seen on TV, and what he does is he breaks it down price wise, and he says basically you're buying this. He says, you know, it's $20 with free shipping, and then you pay a separate fee to get one, a separate handling fee. He says you're getting two for $39. He says, I don't care how you look at it, it's two. Yeah, yeah. But wait for another small fee. There's more. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I got a bunch of that stuff in there.
Yep. Yep.
Seeing him, Ian and I have been following some of the same channels today. I've seen him on 3 or 4 channels today.
Oh yeah.
It seems like he's so welcome to Mel's show. Even though I'm doing a lot of the talking.
Thank you, Ultimate.
This is Mel's show.
I appreciate it. Got a lot of work into it. A lot of work. But it's coming along.
It's not.
It's looking good.
Yeah.
And I've still got camera number 2 running too, so you can get a background look at everything going on my computer screens. I've got the chat over here. I'm monitoring the feed over here, and then I've got on the.
You've really got good band.
Yeah, it's rocking tonight. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, you good signal because you're running me, and you're running your main camera and your secondary camera, and you're broadcasting all of them plus the whole background thing, and you're still running, and it's still fairly clear. I mean, I've been checking the stream, and
yeah, I've been paying attention to it.
It's just, it's been smoking. So
yeah, I love this new setup. My dad's birthday, January 15th.
Judy's is January 20th, and I'm going to have a party for her this year because it's a big birthday for her. So,
yep.
I've told the family and the kids to
Ultimate ShoeTube, I got a deal for you. I've got a fantastic drone for your first one. It's called a Mavic Pro Platinum. And I got a really good price on it right now. It's in a hard case from Case Club. It's got the Flymore package. So it's got all the little goodies that come with Flymore, including a total, I think, of 4 batteries. And if you're interested in it, let me know. I'll hook you up with a good price on it.
We'll see you, Matt.
Matt, we'll see you later. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Brian. Do I need to put you on timeout? Yeah, I'm going to put you on timeout. There, you're timed out. Anyway, guys.
I must have been something. We'll talk about it post. We'll do a post-production show or talk.
There you go. Okay, gang. Okay. It's been an hour. Been a little over an hour, actually. And all the stuff that I've worked on so far this week has worked really good. It's improved. Yeah, Ultimate. My website, 400agl.net. You can get me there, or my email. I'll type it in here. Where's my mouse? It's the only problem of running 2 screens. You got to figure out where your mouse is at.
Now that I've got mine laid out differently, I have no problems I have you on right-hand monitor, which is my secondary monitor, but I drug the chat over to my primary monitor so I can watch that. That's also where I have my show when I run it. So I swapped them around. Makes a difference.
See, I did a similar thing. I'll show you. I've got the live feed right here from vMix.
Yeah.
I've got my camera right above that corner of the monitor. And then I've got the
Right.
chat in the left side of monitor number 2. So
Yeah.
the two important things and the camera are all
All right.
centrally located now. So I
Yeah.
think
See,
I've
I've
got
got,
everything arranged pretty good.
yeah, because my camera is just off to just it's on the left side. I've got my chat here. This is where my my big monitor is where I keep my vMix set up. So, uh, and hope your signal is going to get where we can start doing this green screen stuff on both sides of it, because that's
Yep.
slick setup when we get to do it.
Yeah, the other day when
Then
I
I'll
called you
be
with my green screen lit up, that was a cool test.
yeah. That was
Yep.
a cool test because
Yep.
Mel was able to use the background that you see him using now. Okay, but he called onto my vMix, and I had my Area 51 studio set up. So up in this window up here, well, one I'm in, the window that I'm in, okay, is where he was at on my. He was in his cabin here with his fireplace roaring and his deer head over his head and all that stuff. So it looks pretty slick.
Yep. Yep. It works out real good. There's Steve Carpenter just got in because he got home from work late, and we're about to wrap it up. But anyway,
Hey there, Steve. Yeah,
thanks, guys. I put my email
gonna have,
address in the chat, and anybody that might be interested in a X5 camera, an Inspire 1 version 2 Pro with a Z3 camera, version 2 Pro with an X3 camera, Mavic Pro Platinum,
hey Mel,
DJI Racing Edition goggles. Those are up for grabs as well.
oh yeah, Mel, your email is 400 AGL, right?
400agl.net at gmail.com.
Okay, you made a typo, but I'll fix it. You put 440 AGL.
Oh,
You're flying illegal, my friend.
well, I did it again.
All right. All right. I got it.
There we go.
That's Mel's email address, folks.
Yeah, there we go.
So if
It's
you need to get hold of him,
400agl.net at gmail.com. The website's 400agl.net. And if there's anything you guys need from the drone world, batteries, FPV batteries, goggles, filters, anything, get with me. We'll get you hooked up with Carolina Drones and we'll get you taken care of. That I promise you. All right, gang.
that's his.
Thank you, Lloyd, for catching that.
I just happened to look up, and I'm glad I did because he would never got through to you.
Jerry, welcome. Real quick, Jerry, did you get a hold of Natasha today? Did she do you any good? Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. They say, Lloyd, you spelled it wrong too.
What?
You put 440.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Oh, I did too. I'll be danged if I didn't. Oh, I corrected it.
Gotcha, Jerry. Okay.
Oh, the second time. I put it up there the first time right, but then turned around and put it back up, and I used the copy and paste and didn't correct it again. Duh.
Oh, okay.
But I did put it right the first time.
Oh, okay. Well, they get the idea. It's 400agl.net at Gmail. 400agl.net for the website. 400agl.net for the YouTube channel. It's all 400 AGL net something, .net something,
Yeah.
somewhere along those lines. Got something to do
There is
with
no
400
440
AGL.
AGL. Yeah. Yeah, this kind of gives you that's the clue right there. That's one of Mel's new hats, and these are for sale on his site, by the way. And let me tell you, they are fine hats. They've got what I consider a the crown is what's the word I'm looking for? It's a stylable crown. That's called the crown. It's got the formable build. Formable, that's the word. You can form the crown, which that's the way I used to do it in the military. It's got the foldable bill. It's not one of them flat bills like them young knotheads, millennials. No offense, Matt. Oh, Matt's not here. Anyways, and any of the other millennials, those guys that wear them flat brims, that's just silly. But
Yeah.
And
yeah, they're good hats.
And for people that don't know, this is the fat, not this.
You know what else I got? You know, we went into this infomercial thing.
And we might as well go with it, sink or swim. But it does look, if you're millennial, it looks stylish this way too.
400 AGL buttons, hat buttons, shirt buttons.
Right there. Look at that.
Real special, and I only got a few of these. So these are, well, you can hear everything banging on my table. Boy, that microphone picks everything up. What are you pointing at?
Well, it's pointing whatever you're going to put back up there, but you take.
How about possum pie? Possum pie buttons?
Yeah.
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 Anyway, we got some of those too. But we got bumper stickers, window stickers that say 400 AGL, T-shirts. I've still got some black ones with the big 400 AGL across the back. I got the new white ones with the graphic on the front.
Steve said a hand button. I'm going to surprise you one of these days, Steve. I may show up with that man bun,
Well, you got a picture of you somewhere with a man bun.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have to find that so I can put it on the screen one night.
So you can put it up there. Yeah.
Anyway. All right, gang. Check out the website. You got my email address. Anybody interested in anything that I got for sale? 2 Inspires. 3 Inspire cameras. X3, Z3, and X5. Mavic Pro Platinum. DJI Racing Edition goggles. Everything's in top-notch shape. Ready to rock.
You mentioned the Osmo Pocket, right?
Nope.
Nope.
It's not ready to go yet. All that other stuff's ready.
Not ready to go.
Yep.
Okay.
Each of the Inspires comes with a hard travel case. One is a DJI hard case. One is the name of the case eludes me, but it's about a $400 or $500 case. It's a really good one. Each comes with a controller, extra props. The smaller one, the smaller package, I'll call it, comes with 2 batteries. The large package, I think it's 5 batteries in it. Yeah, it's a good value. All of my drones fly absolutely flawlessly. All the cameras work flawlessly. Everything is top notch, 100%. So, enough for the infomercial. Lloyd, is there anything else you need to add for the night?
No, I think that I've just covered everything we could think of, and then some probably. So
well, we covered the NASA rock. We covered Gatwick. We covered a couple of videos with the Osmo Pocket.
Right.
Oh, I know something we didn't do.
What didn't we do? Oh,
we got it.
You breaking the internet?
Yeah.
Let's see
we
if we
gotta
can.
do this right here. We gotta do this. No, that's not right.
Yeah, Sky
Right.
Stores said to put this up, put your merchandise for sale up there where Billy's. I assume you talk about Billy Kyle, so he's the only Billy I think we all know. Facebook group that he belongs to. You can put that stuff. Well, you're trying to get it for show on Facebook, anyways, aren't you?
Say that again.
Aren't you trying to get your stuff put up on for sale on Facebook through their merchandise store?
I will probably add it to Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Marketplace.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve, that is my green screen. The way I've got my I turned things around, turned everything around 180, and this is back originally where my studio setup was at when I had the buffet behind me and all that stuff, instead of having to put up that partition. So that green screen, it can actually be dropped down and you can see everything back there. But yeah, it is a green screen. Right. Yeah, I am looking a little green. Yeah, it's definitely. Did you find what you was looking for?
Oh, absolutely. I knew right where it was.
Richard and Janet Henderson have joined. Excellent.
What's that?
Richard,
Richard
and Janet Henderson.
Here.
They just came into the room.
That's what we didn't have.
Ah, that's what we didn't have. You're right.
Yep.
You're right. You know.
Welcome. Thanks for coming in, Richard and Janet. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. The deep space. And see, Lloyd, I didn't even block you out with it. I put it in the spare monitor.
Yeah.
Wasn't that nice?
That was so nice.
Yeah.
That was nice of you.
Yeah.
And normally he blocks me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, now it's starting to glitch just a little. That's the first time it's all night.
Well, let's get rid of the. Let's do a fancy transition. There.
There we go.
But anyway, we're about to pull the plug, gang. Thanks for a great evening. Thanks for spending it with me. Thanks so much for being subscribers to my channel, liking my videos. I need y'all to share them a little more. They're not getting enough shares. Gotta do that. Be sure and check out Lloyd's channel. Lloyd, did I cut your audio off? No, you're on. You're on.
No, I'm letting you actually letting you talk for a change. It's your channel.
Thanks very much, everybody. I really appreciate it. And that's the truth. Everybody have a good night. I'm going to go back to the intro screen. I'm going to let it play for 5 minutes. And we'll see you next week.
Folks.
Hit that thumbs up button, y'all. Have a good night.
Catch you guys later.